For the last part of today's talking, I want to speak with you with one little and funny things we all do as a kid. And unfortunately, we stop do as an older. And it is very simple way of invoking ghosts. Especially you remember at the birthday parties when we were teenager, was especially important and interesting. And no matter how rational the company is, there is a moment where the spirit will appear, and moving the glass and everything that after that become a horrible sensation that yes, spirits are there and the birthday is finished. But we all like this sensation that something is going on. I will use this as a mechanism which is very familiar in psychology. The movement of a hand which are in one position for a long time, giving ideomotoric effect, which is so little movements that we are not consciousness because our hands is tired sitting in one place, but our subconsciousness use it so we can see the movement by doing the movement. Remember the knowing and the knowledge of the conversation. When I try to speak, that while you are speaking, try to listening to what you are saying, which is one of the most magnificent meditations that all you ever need, doing in right way. The same mechanism is somehow here present, but we will change something. How? We will take paper, make one circle, divide it with the same angles, so you can write your alphabet, the number, yes and no. Like typically Ouija table for invoking ghost, but it will be circle and going to the center. Now we are not using glasses or pendulum, because pendulum are very limited and very slow. Pendulum have only few movement, forward, on the side, clockwise and counterclockwise. So it is so slow that speaking one sentence from the ghost will maybe a few minutes will take, depending on how educational spirit is and how much vocabulary he have. We are using the needle. You are using the needle, which is very long, and the thread, which is wrapped around the needle. You are putting the needle in the center of that circle, so the needle will be like in fisherman tactic. Not in this way, not in this way, in the angle of 45 degrees. So when you hold the thread, even a little movement will change the position of the needle. And if you put a light above you, you will have a shadow which will directly be in proper position, telling you which letter it is. Exactly. The shadow will be millimeter precise, and all you need to do to just keep your hand in the air, holding the thread with the needle in the center for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes is totally long enough, so your hand will be paralyzed. You will not sense the movement, which your selfhood will use. Now, the main part of what we are calling the ghost appearing, which of course we know that it is not ghosts, it is the realm of your own mind. It is expectation. When you are expecting for needle to move after some time, it will rise and change awareness in you. Like when you watch a horror movie, when you see that the main actor wants to open the doors which are in the dark, everybody knows that Michael Myers is waiting with the knife. But we are expecting, and the music is going louder and louder, and just before the Michael Myers really appears, you are already changed. Whatever happened, it will strike you. So, the real magic, it's not in the Michael Myers appearing, but few moments before. Let me illustrate. If I told you that I will call you in 2 minutes, speaking the secret of the universe with you, and it will be very important for you to answer as soon as possible. Now, after a minute, you will be very careful, but what you will do a few seconds before that 2 minutes, you will be expectation, but with not desire. It will change your awareness, like in Western movies when cowboys having a duel. You know the rule. One who are leaving the duel need to be passive. He must wait for the one to shoot so he can finish the first. So this is the same mechanism. We need not to desire ghost, but to expect, to see whether he will move a needle in a way we are telling him. Sooner or later, even by chance, needle will move. It is simply impossible for your hand to be still. Exactly in that time, your mind will achieve a different level of awareness, change in trance, which we need to invoke ghost. So, in the end, you are the one who will move a needle. But in the end of that needle will be your selfhood awaiting your move, so it can use your hand from that moment until the end. Now you can ask him whatever you want. By the very minimal movement or your hand, you will see the shadow will point each time a different letter. Try to invoke yourself from previous life. Try to invoke yourself from the future life. Talk not with the ghost, but with yourself. And you will see how magnificent that talk will be, because you are not talking with stranger. You are talking with somebody who knows you better than anybody else. But still, it is a part of stranger, because you will see the needle will moving and you are not doing that movement at all. In one magnificent moment, you will have yourself, the ghost, and something which is you in some higher level communicate with yourself. It is like talking with yourself, but not now, in the time paradox of eternity. What you will ask yourself? You will be amazed that you don't even know what to ask. You will be healthy, how your life will end, what you need for final achievement, where you are living in the future. After so stupid questions, you will start to correspond with yourself in a most magnificent way, that you can ever imagine. The answers, it's not what means for that conversation. The level of trance, you will see how different you will become, because in the same time your mind will want to interrupt you, speaking, what you are doing, Damien, are you fucking insane? You are talking with yourself. But no, the needle will move and instantly will destroy the part of your mind who want to destroy the magnificent moment of that movement. This is the mind game, because you are using the mind against that mind to show himself in a true form. Of course, now there is a magician and theoretical, especially theoretical ones who are learning the books but without any practice, who will speak that there is a bad energy, that you can invoke the worms from astral plane, the demons from the past, that it can interfere with your karma. Who gives a fuck? Really, who gives a fuck? Yes, I want the demons. Use your demons as a dildos with playing with yourself. This is upgrading way of masturbation. Use it for orgasm that your selfhood will never realize. Give yourself something which you will remember for the rest of your life. Demons are coming, welcome them, prepare the table, got the scotch, get the marijuana, take the cocaine and have a good time. Invite them and welcome them if they are coming. But no, they will not come. You will be in the presence with yourself. And that is the best company in the world. Use it in good. Play with yourself. Explore yourself. Ask something which you never have chance to ask. Ask yourself, are you a woman in next life? Or how good you fuck in next life? Or what is the way you can improve your misery in this life? What you need to skip? What you need to add? Ask something which fears you. How you will end your life? It's not so much easy question, not because it is a question, because it has a very hard answer. Be prepared for that answer. See if you are capable to accept it. And in the moment you start to get the unpleasant answer, you will already change the future of that answer, because you will realize it. You will release the fear from it. That's the whole story. So, almost 4 hours of talking. I think that you don't need any magic for today. I hope that we can see tomorrow and speak about some little bit serious techniques, but in the same matter. I will try to keep this more game than work and more play than working. So just try. Don't believe me. Half of things that I speak to you was totally lie. But you need to find which part is true and which part it's lie. How you can check it? You must try it. And that is the point where I'm trying to push you. Experiment, play, dance with yourself, play with yourself. The final suggestion in Masonic Lodge, when they say know yourself, it is absence. Meet yourself. This is much better. Meet yourself, talk with yourself, and you will know yourself better. So next time, the same time, we are starting with new techniques for those who need to have this recording. I need some time because I have slow computer for video. I don't know how to say editing and everything, but soon it will be on a link, so you can watch if you sleeping you sleep sometime. We are using 4 hours of working, so it's okay totally to miss something. I understand everything. I am trying to push the time minimal, but something it is impossible. So much different topics, and I need to be illustrative, not to be dogmatic, so you can really understand what I'm speaking in another language, in a foreign language. Tomorrow we are using and learning about something much more interesting, so I need your attention. Have a good night, have a good weekend, and see you tomorrow in the same time. Okay? Love you very much. See you tomorrow. Bye.